good to be involved. I'd like to introduce Joyce Charbonnet with Class 101 Memphis. She is our communications director. That's why she's here today and always. She's also co-owner. She's been a wonderful partner and teammate and wife for the past 25 years. We have 3 children, and I'd like to notify everybody that it is her birthday today. So give her a little it'd be nice for her during the presentation.
Money, effort, some even may drop out. So at Class 101, list is a huge priority for us. We want to spend a lot of time on developing that college list, and we work with the 10-7-5 rule. We're going to seriously look into at least 10 colleges, and that list may change in the beginning, pull some things on, put some things, take some things off. We're going to narrow it down to 7 that are, really in the running, and then down to 5 or 3 that the student is going to absolutely love. That way, when the scholarship money, the financial aid comes in, you can really have an excellent comparison to say, okay, these are the 3 to 5 colleges that I love. What's going to make the most financial sense for my family? How much debt do I want to take with me, if any at all? So it's a more thoroughly thought out and well-planned decision on the college that they're going to choose, with the goal that they're going to stay there and graduate in 4 years and eliminate some of that excess debt. So for example, Belmont University, this is the college we recently toured, and would have otherwise maybe not even thought of. And most people think of Belmont, they think that's a music college, so they dismiss it. Well, once you actually go thoroughly research it, you realize that they also have excellent programs in nursing, business, and computer science, which opens up a whole lot of other students that you may consider, right? They have scholarships that range from $3,000 to $10,000 a year. So how do you get to those? They have the presidential, which is full ride faculty. How do you get your students qualified for these different types of scholarships at all the different schools? Well, a lot of those scholarship monies come down to your GPA and your ACT score. So you want to focus on that for sure. And what we do is we determine first what test are you going to focus on. Most all schools across the United States now accept the ACT score. And we want to set up a baseline so that we can focus on where the student needs to work to improve on that ACT test. So anyone that comes in to Class 101 is going to take the ACT, and we're going to get that baseline for them. With us, you're not just going to get a composite in the different categories of the ACT, you're going to get a subset of scores that actually identifies what you got right and what you got wrong. So for this student, for example, we're going to come focus down on things that they averages. They only got 1 out of 3 right there. We're not going to focus on percent, charts and graphs, decimals, because they got 100% right on that. So it allows us and affords us the time to really narrow in on the trends that student is doing well in and the trends that student really needs help in, so that when they take the ACT or the SAT again, they maximize their possibilities of going up in their scores, right? So it really comes down to practice. So here are some of the scholarships. I know this is small, I'm going to read some of it out to you. At UT Knoxville, okay, for example, scholarships start $29.30. But if you super score, and this really comes into play with the ACT test, if you super score, you can really, 1 point in a category can change your whole scholarship opportunity. If you go from a 30 to a 31, you go from $3,000 a year to $5,000 a year. Well, that's worth taking the test 1 more time. A lot of students might say that they don't want to do it again. We're going to really encourage them to. Being a third party, they're more likely to listen to us as parents. Even if your student is a great test taker, there are scholarships, for example, at CBU, they start at 21. And we uncover all of that for you, make you feel like they get more opportunity to succeed in the scholarship category. This is what our platform looks like, the College Planning Platform, CPP. I know I'm tight on time here. We keep track of everything in one place, so this is how we manage the students. All communication happens here, and the parents are copied on everything. So any text, emails, notes, summaries, after every meeting with our one-on-ones with our students, everybody gets a recap, and they understand what is expected at the next meeting. So the parents don't have to wonder what happened in the meeting. They're going to get a recap. And you can see it's pretty well thought out. This is an example of one of the summaries and their to-do list for the next meeting. This is this student's list of colleges that they put in order of what's most important to them and what's least important to them now, and that list will change throughout our time together. And you can see these are some of the notes. So what should I do now? You should develop a college plan. Class 101 would like to be a part of that with you and your families, your students, your friends, anyone you work with that might have a high schooler that needs Class 101 services. Our goal is to have a return on your investment with us times as much as possible. This is our contact information and a summary of our services. So thank you. Class 101, making college more affordable.